proud football tradition. It has hosted several World Cups. It has some football tradition, too. And from where the Berlin Thunder won 3 NFL Europe championships, it is so good to be back here in Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from Berlin. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action with Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
19, Charger, 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Penix. In to pick it off. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Option
give to Taylor. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from them? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Third. Bronco 80.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Trap 50.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
Richardson will do it himself. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. In on the tackle, the first rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
From the 36. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. More coming up after this quick break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Ravens, 70 Ravens.
Man in motion here. Penix to throw again on 2nd. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
On first down, here's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
On second and 10, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's in plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. A toss now to Robinson. Dukes out a one-stop. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Penix now on first down. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go.
There's Robinson running his own read. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. A tight end in motion now. Third down give to Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 7, Colts 3.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Let go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Rolling out to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. From the gun, Taylor. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here in Berlin. The Colts with some work to do, trailing in this game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, come on.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Xavier Watts picks it. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Gould on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get it. 79 9 Broncos. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Once more now, it's Richardson. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons might be able to get some points late after the interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Koo able to put it through, and then extends their lead to 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, it has been a great time so far in Berlin, hasn't it? More still in store. Off we go here in our second half. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
24, Colts 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Richardson now. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
To the air on his first down. Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers. As quarterback, when you have an outright versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. From 38. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here he is on third and long. Gets this one to London. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First and 10, around to Robinson, and gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions.
To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Again, he's got room. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Cool on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come 19. Set. Ready. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Play action, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Left 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
From the red zone now. And they kick him off again. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Panther 60, Panther 60, take over.
Here's a handoff for Algier. He still has room inside the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They go again with Algier. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70,
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you can do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air and pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Colts 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Warriors 70.
Another try following the sack. Getting out to his left. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. It's the 2-minute warning here in Berlin. Falcons approaching win number 7 on the year.
At the 46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Algier with another carry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Set. Bronco 80.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Running it after the penalty. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Richardson. Completed over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
On the ball now.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
15 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Lions. Let go.
Richardson on first and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Richardson on third. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Get it. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Desperation time here. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on Downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd